Good morning, skiers and snowboarders. This is Mike Doble. It is 9:06 a.m. on Sunday morning, February the 22nd of 2026. And what we're seeing right now is a lot of startup snowfall as it's falling across a lot of the mountains of the southeast and mid-Atlantic. This is a live shot that you're looking at right now of Appalachian Ski Mountain. I say it's live. It's starting to kind of falter just a little bit. Let me see if I can get that to do something slightly different. Not really. Well, there we go. Now we're getting it. Now you're seeing it live. Forecast, man. This is blizzard conditions for a lot of the northeast, especially far northeast. But ski areas like around Canaan Valley, Timberline Mountain, Snowshoe Mountain, Wisp Resort up in Maryland could be seeing anywhere from 15 or 16 inches of snow up to around 2 feet of snow, as there is a winter storm warning and several blizzard warnings being posted for locations along the eastern seaboard as Winter Storm Hernando makes its way into the mountains and further north. As I'm watching this light snowfall crank up right now on Sunday morning, I'm also watching the USA Canada hockey match as USA is attempting to win Olympic gold for the first time since the Miracle on Ice. Crazy to think it's been that long, but beautiful conditions, light snowfall being dumped right now. And like I said, we're seeing forecasts for maybe 16 to 19 inches of snow up around those snow-prone areas of Canaan Valley, Timberline, Snowshoe, Wisp Resort, what have you. Maybe up to a foot of snow, plus or minus, at Winter Place there in Gent, West Virginia, in the southernmost ski area in the state of West Virginia. Some of the ski areas in Virginia, like Wintergreen, Massanutten, they could pick up 5 to 7 inches of snow, it looks like, out of this storm. And then we're seeing areas like Beech Mountain, Sugar Mountain, should get 6 or 7 inches between today and sometime on Monday, maybe into Tuesday morning. Even some of the areas that don't really get a lot of deep snowfall, like Massanutten at times, they're right now forecasted to get about 5 inches of snow, and I think they may see more than that. I'm going to kind of give you a quick tour around. Some of these cameras are not going to really show very good imagery right now because some of them are socked in. I'll show you case in point. This is a live shot at the base of Beech Mountain, where that is not only is it a significant snowfall coming down, you can kind of see it over here on this edge, coming down pretty hard. But they are definitely kind of snogged in. A lot of low-lying clouds and foggy conditions for sure. I'll show you a live shot at the top. It's just really white out, nothing to see. This is from the Beech Mountain sledding hill, looking across the mountain. Again, nothing really to see there. I can take you over to Cataloochee, where you're going to see some blue skies. Most importantly, the other shared news is that snowmaking has cranked up at a lot of the ski areas too, as temperatures are now falling to the 30-degree range, right in that great snowmaking capability, piece of anyway, good cold weather to be able to make snow. Having a hard time forming words. Excuse me. But Cataloochee, you can see they're making snow. There are blue skies. I don't know that they're going to quite get as much snow out of this system. The leading edge of this, as it's going to crank back around, maybe might catch Hatley Point and dump 5 to 7 inches of snow. But skiers like Cataloochee and Ober, which are not that far away as the crow flies, may not quite see as much. We'll just have to see. But here's a live shot this morning at Hatley Point. You can see some light snowfall there. They had some rime ice or snow frozen on the trees there already this morning, as temperatures are hovering right at 30 degrees there. So you can see that. Take you to the base of Sugar Mountain, where you should be able to see, there you go, some snowmaking going on, and some light snow falling as well. As You see skiers getting into place there at 9:10 this morning, jumping in a line that is this not a line, which is, in and of itself pretty great. See if I can show you Oma's. This is looking down at Oma's, which is, as you can tell here, definitely kind of snogged in as well. Now, next we'll just flip up to Canaan Valley Resort and State Park, where you can see the same kind of medium to nice snowflakes already falling. And like I said, they could see blizzard conditions. Conditions to be blizzard means they have to be dropping at like 2 to 3 inches per hour at times during the snowstorm, which is just getting started. This is not much is going on yet. We can come back here a little bit later on, maybe just after lunchtime this morning or lunchtime today. I'll try to come back on, maybe give you an update. This is a mid-station view at Canaan Valley Resort looking down. Next, I'll take you over to the boathouse at Snowshoe, where you can tell they've already got some snowfall on the trees. That's natural snow. That's not man-made there. This big depth here is man-made snow. They've really been able to crank the snowmaking out quite a lot. You can look, it looks like Snowshoe might already have about 2 inches already if you look on that railing. I'll wait for it to come back here for a moment. But that's a gorgeous shot this morning. There you go. Let's see if we can flip around. And you should be able to see it on the fence tops, the fence, and maybe the picnic tables here in a moment. There you go. You see that? That looks like it could be anywhere between an inch, 2 inches of snow already this morning. We'll go up to the skidder slope, which I expect it to be a little bit snogged in, but we'll see. It's not bad. Able to pick some good conditions out of that. Could you imagine being able to ski there this morning with snow falling, cold conditions? The groomers have already been out, so it's going to be some fabulous conditions. I'll just mention this real quick while I'm touring the area. This is Timberline Mountain, by the way. You can see they've already picked up maybe 2 inches of snowfall as well. But I'll mention this. Yesterday was, it was a little drizzly at a lot of the ski areas, a little rainy, mild. We saw conditions into the 60s and 70 degrees in the high country on Saturday afternoon, and here we are now at 30 degrees, a big 40-degree drop as this cold front and system moved in, as was predicted. I had my doubts, I got to be honest with you, but here it is. And as I said, you can tell here, live shot at Timberline Mountain on this Sunday morning. So it looks great there as well. Let me see if I can go to the top of the mountain and get anything. That's not bad. It's just showing you a little bit of the snowfall. You can kind of make it out barely. Let's go to Winter Place. And got some nice snowfall falling there right now. Gracious. That's the hardest we've seen it snow anywhere we've looked so far this morning. That's awesome for Josh Faber and those guys. Looks like it's already picked up a couple of inches of snowfall there as well. Let me see if I can get a good shot at the other angle of looking down the sledding hill at Winter Place. Guys, forgive me with the dinging going on in the background. I'm getting lots of text, as you might expect this morning. Here's a live shot at Bryce Resort. Should pop up any moment. And by the way, just while we're waiting around a little bit, here's Homestead. Broken sunny skies right now. No snowmaking going on, and it looks like the snow has not begun to fall there quite yet, but it will. But I was going to go ahead and kind of just report. We got a lot of reports of conditions weren't fantastic yesterday, but they were not bad either. Lots of deep base depth across the entire mountain, all the mountaintops of the southeast and mid-Atlantic. Here's a shot at Massanutten. Oh, wow, it's snowing very hard. That's great news for those guys. Awesome, awesome. Big flakes, pretty flakes. Gotta love it. By the way, I'll just give you a quick update. I have not updated the snow report just yet on skisoutheast.com. So if you go over and look at the snow report, You're not going to see the latest update quite yet. Um, wouldn't have changed a whole lot from yesterday, but I will be updating it here in about 30 minutes. But I wanted to get to the cooler, more important stuff, and that is the snowfall that you're seeing. Let's go to that gorgeous summit cam at Massanutten. Can't see quite as much, except you can tell it's really coming down. The snow's falling pretty hard there at the Virginia ski area. Pretty awesome indeed. Let's see if we get that same thing. Whoops, we're not even getting the camera right now at Wintergreen. In fact, I've now tried 3 different cameras at Wintergreen, and we're not getting any. Oh, there we go. This is of the tubing hill. And gracious, look at it there. It is absolutely bombing right now. Covered all the treetops over here. This looks awesome. Probably capture that and make that one of our photos that we share in First Tracks. So as you finish watching this video, be sure to check out our First Tracks news at skisoutheast.com and also all of the mountain cameras at resortcams.com. Wow, look at that snow coming down. It is bombing snow, and you can tell it's been hitting for a while. Looks like a good 2 to 3 inches maybe already. That's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see what we can tell over at Ober Mountain in Gatlinburg. Nothing going on just yet. In fact, well, actually it is. There's a very light mist, and of course you can see the snowmakers have already cranked up at Ober, so they've got that going on. Let's hop up to Deep Creek, Wisp Resort up in Maryland. You can tell snow is already flying there a little bit on picnic tables. Maybe an inch of snow has fallen so far. Let's see what we can tell. Oh, there we go. Nice snowfall already coming down at Wisp Resort. This is the snow tubing hill. Can't really make out the lanes here in this. It's kind of whited out the shot, but that are the snow tubing lanes. Let's go to the main shot. And yeah, it's snowing quite nicely there at Wisp Resort at 9:18 Sunday morning. And like I said, they're expected 15, 16, 18 inches of snow from now, maybe a foot of snow today, 4 or 5 inches again through tomorrow, Monday, and into Tuesday and Wednesday. So expect some powder conditions to be announced at on several of the ski reports this morning. See if we can take you on a quickie tour kind of around the area and see what's going on. This is Highway 184 over in Bannerell. Nothing really happening right now on the roads. This is C105 in Fosco, same thing. Just saw the black tie ski rentals truck go by. And let's go over to Lee's McRae on campus in Bannerell. You can tell the snow's not been falling that long so far here in the Banner Elk area, but it's just now cranking up. Let's look up on Beach Mountain, Buckeye Lake. Same thing. Good snowfall falling, but it hasn't been falling long. I don't know if we're getting much of a view out of the Beach Mountain Club. Yeah, it's pretty snogged over, I guess best way to put it. I'll go now down to Blowing Rock. See if we can get the downtown Main Street Blowing Rock camera to come up. It has been up and down lately. Probably going to have to go replace some network cable. That appears to be very. I'm going to say that this camera is trying to come up because what I'm going to anticipate here and think is going on perhaps is the fact that so many television stations are trying to log into it. It's a pretty popular camera because of the almost Currier and Ives look of the view once it comes up, but I'll come back to that and see what's going on. Starting to get a lot of high traffic as this is the King Street boom camera, also one of the more popular cameras that a lot of people pick up on. So we'll check back on it a little bit later, but cool to see all the ski areas. We're now getting some natural snowfall coming down. We'll go back to Appalachian Ski Mountain as we kind of wrap up this report this morning. Some good ski traffic happening there this morning, Sunday morning at Appalachian Ski Mountain. And let me go back over, see what I can get from Cataloochee. Wow, look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. That's from the Cataloochee Hemp Hill camera aimed down at the ski area. And you can see really from top all the way down, lots of snowmaking going on, some light snow flying, and conditions could not be much better for your Sunday going into Monday. And we'll end with that. I'll probably, depending on just how much snow and how much Hernando is going to be delivering, I may pop back in a couple hours or so and show you guys some updates. So be sure to check back to resortcams.com or skisoutheast.com. Visit our Instagram and Facebook content. Follow us if you would. Subscribe, that'd be awesome. Pass the news on to your friends and fellow snow loving friends and family. That'd be awesome as well. So we'll leave it at that for now. Tell you guys to check back. Have a great Sunday. Stay well and stay safe. And go Team USA.